We're here in the meeting room for the watch.
Thought we'd start out by just getting to know each other.
Well, I'll start this off. My name is Bob, with a B. First up on the agenda is answering questions submitted from all over the world. So thank you for your questions.
Thank you so much for the question.
Thank you guys so much.
I mean, the fact that you took the time to be here to connect with us, we appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I was saying? You would always say on set, I hope a bunch of people submit me questions one day.
And guess what happened? I put that out there, and here we are.
And now it's your dream come true.
It is.
Listen,
Okay.
little Vince.
So I'm going to start. I'm going to kick it off. Okay. I'm going to kick off.
I visualized it now. Here we are.
The internet question session. What is the biggest challenge, guys?
Yeah.
When playing a funny character, and that question comes from no one.
We don't know who sent that question.
No, that question.
That might have been an insider sneaking in one that they were curious about.
That's me asking that question.
Yeah.
It's something I've always wondered watching you guys work.
Yeah, when it's like to play. You're asking. You're curious what it's like to play a funny character.
What the biggest challenge
Particularly
is.
watching us work inspired.
Yeah.
That
Exactly.
question.
Yeah.
Well, Ben, I'm glad you asked because the biggest challenge for me is not getting the giggles around these two jokers. That's really.
So not laughing at the other actors as you're playing your own funny character.
Genuinely, I would say trying to make the movie good and the character honest while still being funny.
So you only play honest characters?
Huh?
What if your character has to lie in the movie?
Well, I played Pinocchio on off Broadway.
Which I saw. It was an incredible performance, and you should have been nominated for an off Broadway
It was
award.
great. Judd Hirsch was Geppetto. It was really like
Great
we ran for a while.
Yeah, Martin Short was Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, yeah.
What was it like working alongside Richard Ayoade? And I always say his last name wrong.
Ayoade.
How do you say it?
Ayoade.
Right, and there's no one I love more than Richard.
You say
but I always say it wrong. But the correct pronunciation is Ayoade.
Yes.
Just for you guys to know.
Thank you.
What was it like working alongside Richard Ayoade? I was over the moon to see him with some of my favorite U.S. actors. Well, you actually presented a film that he directed.
I did present, yeah.
You guys never saw Ben Stiller present Submarine, Richard's first film?
It was a great movie.
On the DVD, let me fill you guys in. On the DVD of Richard Ayoade, who's also a great director, as is Ben. Richard's first movie, Ben produced it, and on the DVD it says, Ben Stiller presents
Which gives a visual of Ben with white gloves
yeah,
like
Ben,
this.
like,
I actually wanted this movie to be called Ben Stiller Presents The Watch.
Yeah.
Like before it started, they cut to Ben and he goes...
Yeah, I was inspired by Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock presents.
The slow nod from Ben. Is he? Enjoy this film.
I give you...
What'd you say, Ben Stiller insists?
Insists.
Ben Stiller insists you
Submarine.
enjoy
Ben
it.
Stiller insists. Submarine. Richard's a cool guy. If you were putting together a watch dream team, who would be in it and how come? Who would be on your dream team, Ben?
On my watch dream team?
Yeah.
I think for me, this was the watch dream team.
too.
You know,
so you're
maybe
saying by
throw
your
in,
condescending question that
we would want someone
were
else.
not good enough.
I'd have this group and maybe
Richard.
Yeah, and maybe Michael Jordan.
Right.
Just to give us a little something else.
Yeah. And Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton and Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I would have Jordan and Bolton both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
If I had to go
bookended.
on a river rafting trip, I'd bring Michael Bolton, Michael Jordan, and what's the guy, Emerald.
And what, so he could cook for everybody?
No, just I like him.
Because
I like
it's
his
important to have a good
personality.
chef on a river rafting at night when you...
It's specifically so he wouldn't be allowed to cook. Like, you know how like you're funny, so people be like, hey, be funny when you're on vacation?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to cook
But
when
Bolton's
he's on
going to
vacation.
get hungry. Someone's got to feed him.
Yeah. Who's
Maybe
gonna
Emerald
feed?
steps
Bolton's
up.
going to cook, Emerald's going to sing, I'm going to play basketball, and Michael Jordan's going to be funny.
So you're going to bring a hoop with you?
Huh?
You're going to bring a hoop
No,
on the
man,
raft?
we're on the
Maybe
Kern. We're on the mighty Kern.
Maybe they pull off on the side. And there's like a place where there is a hoop.
Like a natural hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like a rock hoop that they go, oh,
Right,
natural
rock
hoop.
formation
Yes,
hoop.
like it's an attraction.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you prepare for your role? Did the four of you actually drive around in a car and watch people?
It
This is a good question.
It got out.
It got out.
We tried to keep that under wraps. It got out. We did. We were watching
I would
people.
chill outside of people's houses, some that I used to go out with.
Yeah.
And just basically hang out and watch to see who they were with.
Yes. Yeah. I would drive around in a car sometimes by myself, sometimes with other people standing in for you. I couldn't actually ever get you guys to do it with me.
And that
It didn't seem like you took it as seriously as I did.
If your jackets were individualized as in the film, what would your motto and logo be?
I think I answered that with the movie. I love the flying tiger with the flames. I don't think you're going to beat that.
tiger, flames, and wings, all in the same logo. It's like the Chinese symbol for shut up and dance.
My character in the film actually liked the eye.
The traditionalist.
Yeah, the traditional eye that was watching over, sort of the e pluribus unum sort of idea of being watched over. So I think e pluribus unum would be my motto.
Yeah. Mine would be like
I don't know what it means. But
you
it
two
sounds
guys
kind of
holding
nice.
hands and me there also, and just like a rainbow and it says friendship on the bottom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's just a dream I have.
I like
if I
that
was going
one.
to do any patchwork on my jacket, that's probably what I'd go with.
You could make that a reality, you know. You could.
I'm very busy.
There are places you can go. Stores
I don't have
that do
time
that.
for patches and jackets.
It's
but
a pretty simple idea. It's a rainbow.
Still takes up a little
People-
time.
I mean,
holding
listen,
hands.
man. My Saturday's pretty
You got
nightmarish
stuff going
right
on.
now.
You got stuff going
What
on.
he's saying is if we want to stop by the pad and get a rainbow picture taken, he'd do it.
Yeah.
He's not going to
Right.
beg for it. You want to
Yeah.
take a rainbow photo? We'll take
If
one.
someone gave me the jacket, I'd wear it. I'm not going to go get it made.
Right. Okay, if you were in the Olympics, what event would you compete in?
I'd like to be just the one with the starting pistol. Just shoot it and let them go compete.
Yeah.
And they're off. That's it.
Mine is the discs, definitely. Those little,
The discs?
Curling.
the curling, yeah.
Curling. That's Winter Olympics.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
They
summer.
didn't say
I think this is
whether it
pursuant.
was-
It's
Well, it says
pursuant to the
Olympics.
summer. Well, it's all.
Did they say this Summer Olympics?
No. All right, it's a good.
But you're okay. But if
point.
you're saying if it was summer, what would it be? If it was summer,
Yeah, what would
You?
it be for me?
Summer?
Maybe shot put. Shot put.
Yeah.
would you be a silent shot putter? Or would you let people hear the
would
effort
you
you were
that
putting
thing?
into it? Would you be like a mom
know when
giving
shot
birth to
putters,
twins,
like,
or would
there's
you
no-
be just a silent shot putter?
I think that helps.
Have you ever seen the video of the person weightlifting, I think it was in the Olympics, where it's too much
Oh, yeah.
weight and their
It's
butt,
disturbing.
like their intestines like fall out of their
Oh
butt?
no,
It's crazy.
it's horrible.
Yeah. I do that sport.
Okay, well, sticking with weird physical things.
Maybe in the Winter Olympics. I'm back in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
No,
luge.
Ben doesn't like when you
I'll
bring up
push
the
it.
Winter
I'll push
Olympics.
it. I'll
Hey,
jump in.
I was just trying to.
I push it. I'll
Ben's
jump.
very touchy
I
about
was
the
trying to
Winter
make some
Olympics.
sense of why the question was coming at us.
What about the pommel horse?
It's the
probably 'cause
internet.
the Olympics
Nothing
are
has to
coming
make
up.
sense.
Can we hit up the pommel horse?
pommel
In
horse?
2 years from now, the Winter Olympics will be happening.
Could hit the pommel horse. Very 1958.
No, in old school, you did the rings.
In the old school, I did the rings.
Right.
But in
So
the
that's
Olympics, I like
right.
to do the
Yeah.
pommel horse.
All right. If you were Siamese triplets and only had enough money to cut one brother away,
Wallet's so thin.
who would you choose?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Tough question.
So I like to.
I designate myself if you guys
Right.
want me to die.
I would cut myself away. I'd get away.
Yeah, you'd sacrifice yourself.
I'd say I gotta go, and I gotta let these two.
I'd
do
say,
it.
can we figure out how to stay attached?
I want to just
I
break
would
this.
explore.
I'm buying us a
I would
pizza.
explore
I'm not getting
every
surgery.
possible
Yeah.
option
I like
before
it.
I would separate us.
I'm taking us out on the town. I'm not separating.
It depends how we're sewed together. If it's like human centipede style, then I'd want out.
I would just like to know.
Unless I was in the front.
I'd like to know what surgeon is the one who differentiates
If
how
we
much
could
he
be
charges.
surgically together holding hands.
Just what does the surgeon charge from 1 to 2?
Yeah,
You
what's
know,
the- what's the
the
price
difference in
differential?
price for separation?
Chopping
Is that-
two.
Right, because I would want to go raise the money and just not have the question be valid. So
That's right.
Kobayashi Maru the whole thing.
Right. You want to know, you want to get like a definite financial.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd
you wanna
raise the
quote it out.
money
You wanna quote it
so that we
out.
could all get separated and
Right.
go our separate ways.
What would you
And be
do?
happy.
What if we were all sewed lips to lips, like a triple kiss?
Then I don't think I'd ever want to get separated.
No, me neither. I would just slow eye contact.
And then once every couple days, someone would just drop a cert in the middle.
we
So
don't
none
have
of
to
our
golf.
breath
we don't have
got
to
bad.
golf.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a beautiful image.
Guys, if you were an alien,
By the way, this is the actual set that we shot the film on.
That's right.
yeah,
And
I
also,
know it looks like a photograph, but in the movie,
don't touch this puppy. Let's
There's the
leave well
orb.
enough alone here.
yeah, that's the orb. If you were an alien, what would you like to look like, and what sort of powers would you like to have?
I've thought about this. I'd like to be a Paul Newman alien, an alien that looks a lot like Paul.
Paul Newman from like Butch Cassidy or like Lemonade?
Either way, it's gonna be okay for me.
You're good.
I look like maybe a slap shot Paul Newman, a cool hand Luke Paul Newman.
very cool. Wow.
And then I'd like to have,
Or some Arnold Palmer.
or an Arnold Palmer. And then I'd like to have, I'd like to be able to.
You know, because Newman's own.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I got you. Right.
And I'd like to be able to fly and lift shit, you know what I mean? And
Yes.
teleport. I like to do all of it.
What would you?
Right. I would like to be sort of one of those omniscient aliens who can read everybody's minds and knows everything.
And who you looking like?
Would you be scared to read someone's mind? Because what if they said something about you in their head?
Well, no, that would help me figure out how to take over the world because I could know, you know, what you were thinking.
So that's what you want out of alien
Well, isn't that
life.
what most aliens want to do?
Some of us just want to fit in.
Oh, okay.
E.T.?
E.T. just
Oh,
wanted,
E.T. just wanted to go
he
home.
wanted to go home, and he wanted to touch a guy's finger, a little kid's finger, and have it light up.
Have a nice chocolate and peanut
Some
butter
Reese's
combo?
Pieces,
Okay,
yeah.
then I'm taking that back. I don't want to. I'd like to be the alien that just wants to have his,
E.T. just
his
wanted to
finger
touch our
light up.
hearts.
I wanted my finger to light up.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
And
people
then
like
record
that.
I'd love it if you could do
A
that.
lot of people would like that.
Heart light.
A lot of people would like that.
Heart light?
Whatever.
Neil
I'm just saying
Diamond?
there's a lot of people that would like that. Who would you rather have in a group with you, Justin Bieber or Lionel Richie?
I love when you, in the breakup, when you say Lionel Richie.
Lionel.
You say Lionel.
Lionel.
You go, Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie. Who do you like? I don't know. Why do we have to choose?
I love me some, I like it easy like Sunday morning.
That's
right.
Commodore style.
I know. Yeah, Lionel Richie's more my generation. So.
Yeah.
Nothing against
Bieber's
Bieber.
more my generation.
Yeah, it's more your generation.
But I love Bieber. I actually have a tattoo of his face on both of my kneecaps.
Really?
But I love the Commodores.
Is it one tattoo that makes up one face, or is it
No,
two,
no.
two
It's
tattoos
two separate
that-
ones. When I'm bending the knee, when it's the knee's straight, he's like this, and then when it's bent, he's like,
Right.
and he's singing.
So you can do that to songs, like you can move
Yeah.
it to songs. Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know you're such a fan of his.
Huh?
I
I'm
didn't
not.
know. You're not.
Just like the way his face looked on my knee. Hey guys,
What's up?
you guys sing so well together, as shown in the trailer.
What you say, Evan? You ain't seen nothing yet. Come back again. But babies, they ain't seen nothing yet.
You would be great in a musical. If you formed a band, what would you call it? A boy band.
Well, you already answered this question. The other interview.
That's right. What would yours be?
What would yours be?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not really into boy bands.
But if we had
at
to
this
form
point
one.
in my life,
If we had to form one.
Bop,
Bop.
not Bop like the song, but Bop.
Our own one.
What?
Our own Bop.
Yeah, Bop.
Yeah, I like it.
Bop.
Bop.
Vibrations?
And we could meet wives from people in the audience like they did. Isn't that true? That band?
Hanson?
I think they picked girls out of the audience.
I
and
thought
got married.
Hanson, all three of them were dating each other.
I thought that they picked girls out of the audience and they got married to these ladies.
That's not true.
I think it is.
Oh, is that
Character
yours?
works at a super chain Costco that sells all kinds of goods in bulk. Which aisle would you spend the most time in at the Costco?
I would. I mean,
What aisle is going to occupy your time?
I probably like the DVD aisle.
Our
You know,
friend
the Blu-ray
Ethan,
aisle.
remember we had that cheese ball eating contest with Ethan?
Yeah.
There was like
Oh, yeah.
this huge thing of
In our
less a
cheese
Costco,
balls.
It was more
There was like a junk
challenge.
food aisle.
Yeah.
And there was this big jar of cheese
Massive.
balls. And we bet him that he couldn't eat the whole
I think, it was,
jar.
Over
I, think,
lunch.
I think it was like bet of like 2 jars, and he only got through
Two
half
jars.
of it.
He got through
and
half of
someone
one
had
jar.
to make it like he needed to stop because it was not going well.
Yeah.
There was some
Right.
vomiting. There was
I've
some
never
vomiting.
seen a darker side of myself than trying to stop people from stopping it. Like that was just like the most messed up version of myself.
It was really.
I wanted Ethan to die from cheese overdose.
It was like an apocalypse now moment. We'd been shooting for too long.
his fingers. Do you remember the caked
Yeah.
cheese on all of his fingers? Isn't
Yeah.
crazy?
Akiva! Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man. Welcome. How's it
What's
going,
up,
buddy?
Rich? How you doing, buddy?
Wow. Dramatic
Good to see you,
entrance.
Yes, well.
Come sit.
Dude, you know what I heard? That Jesse Eisenberg said you were the best director he ever worked with.
Right.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, he meant this week.
How's it going?
I seriously heard that.
Well, you know, he's polite.
That's.
polite
Are you
man.
still shooting?
Yeah, yeah.
You're not done shooting yet?
No,
Oh, that's crazy.
no. We have 3
Is
days
it awesome?
left.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it's, you know, we'll finish in 3 days.
Right.
We'll be right. This unrealistic set is good, isn't it?
I know.
We're right back where we were.
I was saying this is the actual set that we
Yeah,
shot
this
on.
is
It just looked different on
very
film.
This is the last question, Richard.
What is this?
Would you please whistle?
Can that be my first question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Richard, will you hum the song that best represents this film? Then we will try to guess it.
That's honestly, whose question? Is that your question?
We don't know.
We
It's
don't
from
know.
someone.
Yes, they're anonymous.
Anyone with
It's
access
like fake internet
Yeah.
to
questions.
electricity.
I think Richard's going to the bathroom in his pants.
No, I know what he's doing. He's doing Chariots of Fire. It's clearly Chariots of Fire.
Yeah, it's Chariots of Fire.
And I think what he's saying is that there's a real inspiration and a dedication to the film.
That's right. Thank you.
Well, I mean, he has the humming of a hummingbird. It was beautiful.
Nice.
Good.
All right.
Ben,
well,
if you do us the honor.
Good.
Thank you again for submitting questions and tuning in. We'll be here next week when we welcome
This
the
contribution I've
cast
just
of...
made is similar to the contribution
The
I've
cast
made to
of
film in
Glee.
general.
We'll be back next week with Glee. Thanks so much
Yeah.
for joining us. So anyway, when waitress went
Yeah.
show's always end with a great
Great seeing you.
Good.
All right.
Good.
All right.